I've got a lot of stuff. I've got a lot of crap in my room. I have a giant toy room filled with nostalgia from the 80s and 90s and early 2000s. So I wanted to document all this stuff. So we're gonna do a toy room tour, and I'm gonna break this down into several parts just so it's not overwhelming. So let's start with part one, which is going to be my sealed mint on card toys. And we're also gonna look at my VHS tapes and some other shit. I don't know. I'm not really planning this out. I'm very bad at stuff like this. Let's look at the toys. Let's start at the very top. We got the Hulk Hogan camera. If you want your pictures to have Hulk Hogan in it, this is the camera for you. We got a nice Jeffrey the Giraffe poster. Down here we have Jason the Power Ranger. This guy did get in trouble for COVID issues, COVID fraud if I'm not mistaken. The Power of the Force Star Wars toys, you never see these anywhere. Very, very rare. Every comic shop definitely doesn't have 7 million of them. This is a reproduction of a Transformers toy. This is not original, but it looks pretty original. It's Frenzy and it's Laserbeak, two of Soundwave's cassette tapes. Down here we have the Ninja Turtles flashlight. So if you are scared in the middle of the night, you might have to rip open this package and use the flashlight. This is one of my favorite toys as a kid, the Iron Man Stealth Armor version. I love the blue vac metal on this bad boy. Right here we got Weapon X, Wolverine, the X-Men toy line from the 90s, my absolute favorite from that era. This is my favorite toy of all time, actually. I have it opened, but this is a sealed version of the classic Toy Biz Marvel Superheroes Captain America. There was lots of Batman toys in the 90s. Deep Dive Batman is definitely up there with one of my favorites. Had to get that one sealed. This one, Zombot, a Hot Wheels toy. I feel like I needed a representation of everything with this wall. I wanted Ninja Turtles, I wanted Hot Wheels, I wanted superheroes, Transformers, and this is my absolute favorite. Hot Wheels toy, so I needed to get it. And then down here, what's cool is they've been reissuing a lot of these figures, so instead of spending hundreds of dollars, I was able to pick up this Mondo Gecko from Target, as well as this Fright Features Ray Stance from Target from the Real Ghostbusters toy line. And not the mama. There's my Dinosaurs Baby Sinclair watch. Down here we got some tin signs, Ninja Turtles, and DuckTales. Don't mind my dog, she is making noise. There she is, the lovely lady. Foam fingers from when I went to a wrestling event back in 1996. It's The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. Alright, let's head on over to the VHS tapes. We got the Jetsons movie, Howard the Duck, Ernest Goes to Jail, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, Home Alone, and Three Ninjas at the top. We got Sergeant Slaughter in front of the G.I. Joe tape, a Dick Tracy, RoboCop, Spawn, Mortal Kombat, and Street Fighter. Two iconic video game movies right there. We got some Transformers Family Home Entertainment releases with some Blockbuster memorabilia, pins and keychains and cards, and some Blockbuster VHS tapes. And you might notice the McDonald's memorabilia. This is important because the McDonald's in my childhood was actually right next to the Blockbuster of my childhood. We got WrestleMania 6, Ultimate Warrior, and Hulk Hogan. And then, of course, Rambo, First Blood Part 2. Down here, we got a bunch more VHS tapes, sort of as just building blocks for this VHS tape section, but some favorites right there. My friend Lewis actually made these out of clay. Very, very talented. Family Home Entertainment logo. This is a Play School little tricycle I had, and then a Blockbuster sculpture. We do have Hercules memorabilia right there, followed by some Disney pins. And if we go to this side, more VHS tapes. Mortal Kombat The Journey Begins, absolutely horrendous. The Brave Little Toaster, one of my favorites, and probably the reason why I can't throw any of this stuff out, because all of them are alive. All these toys are alive. Power Rangers VHS tape, DuckTales cassette tape, a Alvin and the Chipmunks Valentine's / Friendlies gift card. That's right. And then Batman, Two-Face, Batman the Animated Series, one of the absolute best. Spider-Man figure out there. Down here, I actually rotate these VHS tapes pretty regularly. Right now, I got some 90s comedies, Tommy Boy, The Spy Who Shagged Me, Multiplicity. This is a screening copy of Biodome, The Wedding Singer, and I'm not going to go over every single thing. You could just sort of take a look right here at the VHS tapes that are down there. Over here we got an E.T. little section, a bunch of E.T. memorabilia, Laserdisc, and various different action figures. And we'll zoom in on some of them. This one from my childhood. Everything else sort of purchased within the last 10 years or so. Some magazines, all of these are magazines back here, movie magazines, video game magazines. I have two of my favorites up front, Spawn and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. This is a foul ball that I caught actually at a Met game. We got Dick Tracy trading cards, a miniature Super Soaker. I was a Patriots fan as a kid, so I got the helmet there. We got Major League 2-pin, West Coast Video card, WFAN, keychain, a pen. I'm just going over everything. This is pretty wild. I feel like everybody had a yin yang necklace. This was the aftermath of that. This is actually from a board game called Shark Attack. Here we go. We got an Iron Man Pog Slammer, Tamagotchis, pins, more trading cards, and a pencil sharpener. Down here is the Christmas shelf. I love to celebrate Christmas year-round. Again, not going to go over every single little thing here, but you can just sort of take a look at all the 80s and 90s Christmas memorabilia. And then finally, at the bottom of this shelf, I do have my comic book set up, and I have action figures to, you know, stand in front of each comic book. Spider-Man, Ninja Turtles, X-Men, and this is a magazine about Batman Forever with some Batman figures. Also got yo-yos in front of some of the magazines. And at the very, very bottom, because every single place of this room needs to be taken up with junk, we got some X-Men toys and some trading cards and a pencil case. Oh my god! So that's gonna do it for part one of this journey through my toy room. There is a lot more that we gotta get to, so make sure to subscribe, hit that I'm not doing that, I'm just kidding. But if you want to see more, part two, we will get to that probably next week. So hope you guys enjoyed this look at some of my toys.